What's good, guys? It's your boy BmanDaKilla. Before you watch the video, do me a favor, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Greatly appreciate that. I'm on the road to 1K and beyond. Also, hit that thumbs up to the video. Greatly appreciate that. Keeps me motivated to make videos, and also share the video around as well. I like getting this stuff out there to you guys. And if you got anyone else that's interested in my content, we greatly appreciate that. With that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video.
I'm not a prophet, but sometimes I have prophetic dreams, like the one where I was at a garden party. Excuse me, everyone, I have a brief announcement to make. Jesus was black, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and the government is lying about 9/11. Thank you for your time, and good night. No! That can't be true! Ow!
You having that dream where you made the white people riot, weren't you?
But I was telling the truth!
How many times have I told you you better not even dream about telling white folk the truth? You understand me? Shoot. Making white people riot. You better learn how to lie like me. I'm gonna find me a white man and lie to him right now.
Are you sure about that?
Man, that clip never gets old, man. I remember seeing that clip one day after school when I came home on TV and seeing how Huey actually said that to the group of white people, and their reactions was so fucking priceless, man. I was like, dog, at the age I was then, man, I was like, yo, this cartoon is gonna be really crazy. And sure enough, the shit stank. That shit from throughout the whole time it's been on TV was crazy, and every season just got better and better with just the political stuff, the jokes, all of that stuff, man. And I remember I couldn't watch it because of the language and all of the stuff they were talking about, but at the time too I actually understood a lot of what they were saying. I was just a little younger, so I would have to go over to my auntie house over on the other part of town, and I would have to watch it with her on DVD because my auntie was a little bit more lax and she knew that I was really mature for my age. My mother was too, but my auntie was real chilled and stuff like that, and I would watch it with her. And I remember watching the first season and I was just like enjoying like everything. It was just so fucking funny, like it really was. And despite all the funniness, it always has some kind of theme to it to kind of, you know, give a point across in each episode. So that's what I loved about the anime, or shit, that's what basically what it was to me, an anime. You know what I'm saying? Just niggas, basically what it is. I don't care what nobody say. You can call it a cartoon. I call this a nigga make. You know what I'm saying?
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
An anime nigga, that's what the shit this was, because the style was like an anime, everything like that, man. I mean, even though across the years that shit got improved, and I'm really wondering how it's gonna look now. Oh, I just spoiled it anyway. So yeah, what's up, guys? This is what BmanDaKilla. I'm back with another video for you guys. Before I get all into my feelings and everything, so there has been some news that's been coming out recently about the rumors of the Boondocks being brought back, and I have an article that I managed to find from the course of this week because I've been really busy with work. And on the side note with that, I am on the works of bringing some more stuff for you guys as well, and I'm going to do an update on the channel. I know I said that a couple times, but I've been really busy, but I am going to do that for you guys, so please be on the lookout for that. I would really appreciate that and you guys support on that, okay? But on the flip side, so basically, you know, anything I cover, I always have a link in the description down below, so make sure you check that out. But I'm essentially just going to give kind of the main points of everything, all right? So you know I spit that real shit, so be ready for it, all right? Now, here we go. So after years of speculation, numerous rumors spread across the whole country and the world, it has been confirmed that the Boondocks is coming back. But here is the catch: it will be a reboot.
Man, what the f is you talking about?
What's that?
I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about it.
I'm gonna save the reboot last. All right, let me continue. So The article says that Variety reported that Sony Pictures Animation has announced a host of new projects that will be coming out next year, 2020, and that may include the Boondocks. So, with Sony bringing out new projects, Boondocks is on the roster to be coming out in 2020. We don't know specifically when, but we know it's coming out 2020. That is the time frame that it has been given to us. Now, Sony has in the past have produced the Boondocks, except for season 4, which is also the time frame when Aaron McGruder was not on there. That is the only season in the whole entire Boondocks series that he was not involved in. And so it has been stated that now he has come back on board with Sony to bring back the creative persona and direction for Boondocks, which is good to know because this is his shit. And let's be honest, season 4 wasn't the best. I don't think personally it was that bad though, but you can tell that the lack of his presence wasn't there. They bring a hindrance to the show and stuff like that. And I'm glad that they brought the creator back, because in the first 3 seasons they were great. They got better each season. Everything, like real shit. And to take the soul out of something that made it great, it does not give that same effect. It's like removing Toriyama from Dragon Ball, and he's the one that created it. If it's not him involved in some sort of way, it's not going to have the greatest effect as it would originally, because you know how Toriyama works. We've watched his content, we've read his stuff to the point we know how he operates, we know how he thinks, we know how he creates stuff. That Toriyama magic, as we call it, you know what I'm saying? So with this, same thing with Aaron McGruder, if you take him away from his shit that he's done this for multiple years, it's not gonna have the same effect. You feel me? And with today's political climate, I'm really interested to see what he's gonna bring to the table in the upcoming year 2020. And I know, shouts out to the homie Cali Gold 45. We actually talked about this a little bit before I actually done this video, and he kind of felt like that maybe Boondocks wouldn't really succeed in this type of climax, and or climate, as I said, climax. You little dirty motherfuckers. But I feel like it will, because as a person that grew up watching this, it has always done stuff where it always brought attention to topics. And I feel like with how things are now today, I feel like it's gonna bring attention to a lot more topics and stuff like that, and really have people be like, yo, I didn't think of it like that. And as a person of color who grew up in Chicago, which I'm also from, he's bringing something to light, us black folks, that, stuff that we deal with. You feel me? Even though it's catered to everyone, but it has always carried to the black folks, because we deal with a lot of stuff every day, no matter where we go. And as long as we have this skin color, we're gonna always be dealt with some kind of hindrance, oppression, things like that. And him just doing that with his platform, with his creativity, he's just trying to bring light to topic. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is what's going on right now. We need to be aware of this as the American people. You feel what I'm saying? And they don't never want to let the black man shine. You know what I'm saying? We had Obama and stuff like that as president, things like that. They don't want shit. They don't like to see black folks shine. And for him to get this chance to actually be on the platform again, and Sony giving it the okay, I'm great about that. Like, I'm happy about that. Now, moving on. Now, as far as the plot goes, the plot is basically that the Freemans, it's gonna be based on around the Freemans, which is Huey, Riley, and Granddad. And basically what it is, Uncle Ruckus, a lot of people, if you have not watched Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus is one of the most standout characters ever. I like him personally. He's a funny character, despite his political perspective. It's going to be based on him. So basically what it is, Uncle Ruckus is going to be the next villain in the upcoming season, and he's basically going to be running for Woodcrest County government. So I don't know if he's going to be like the president or he's going to be like the mayor of Woodcrest, but essentially that's what's going to be based around the premise of Uncle Ruckus being running for mayor or governor, whatever it is, for Woodcrest County. Now this is interesting because if you don't know what his political beliefs are, I'm just gonna keep it brief and simple. He's black, but he's pro-white, so he believes in slavery should have still existed, things like that. And Huey is always the opposite. He's always been pro-black. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna collide in the upcoming season. But that's essentially what it is. And with that being said, my thoughts also as well. I'm gonna give my afterthoughts real quick before I end this video off. Now, it said it was a reboot, and I'm wondering what reboot exactly with the series, because a reboot can mean anything and a lot of things. So it wasn't clarified what he was rebooting or what is the reboot on the Boondocks. Now, like I mentioned before earlier, he was only not involved in season 4. So I'm speculating, I'm hoping that he's just continuing from season 3 and just completely avoiding season 4, because I feel like, why would you reboot your whole entire work that you was mostly involved in 80% of the time, except for one season? You know what I'm saying? Because then it feels like it nuns void everything, because even in the other seasons there were always some references to the previous seasons from, you know, because there were always, even though it was like random stuff at times, there was still like some sort of story that was still within. Even, for example, Stink Meter, you know, Stink Meter back in season 1, you know, stepped on Granddad's shoes and stuff like that, and throughout the seasons he came back from hell to fight the Freemans. Like, there was some story to it, to some stuff that happened in every episode in you know, in later seasons. So I'm wondering, is he just going to reboot just like little stuff but still keep that story element in there? Because I honestly don't feel like there's no point of trying to retcon the whole entire series, because only one season he was not involved in. I'm gonna keep saying it. Like, he was involved in the previous stuff. He was only involved not in one thing. That's it. Now, if I was him, I would just continue from season 3 and just completely skip 4 and just go from there. That'd be fine. But completely retconning everything, it just doesn't make any sense to me, because they were good. The previous seasons were awesome. So why retcon it? And I feel like that's more work on himself. You know, I won't say he's lazy or nothing like that. I know he's capable of probably doing a lot, but you already made some great stories, so why don't you just continue from there and we'll be fine? You feel me? So I don't know, I'm a little skeptical about that and everything. I know the shit gonna be good, but I'm a little skeptical about that. My homie Callie was like, nah, it's not that serious, but it is to me, I feel like. And I know there's probably a little seriousness to some people too. So yeah, that's enough for me on this topic and stuff like that. I don't want to make the video too long, whatever, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know you guys' thoughts about that. Are you excited for the Boondocks to come out? You know what I'm saying? What's your favorite episode? Or, you know, tell me, you know, what you like about the Boondocks, things like that. You know, are you excited? Do you think that it deserves a reboot? What, you know, things like that. Let's have a conversation, alright? So with that being said, give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe to be and join the team. Hit that notification button, because I'm gonna be dropping some more videos sometime next week, and some update news regarding the channel, because it's time to get on that grind to that 1K. You feel me? So with that being said, I'm out. BmanDaKilla out. Peace. Love you guys.
Baby, nigga.